Oh, whoa. Oh, we're on the racetrack today. Oh my. Oh my. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. This is your Hellhound Race Queen Saerin, and welcome to the racetrack. Class field trip. Yes, surprise class field trip. Does everyone have their license here? Do I need to ID everyone? Welcome, hello, Tonko, hello, Shakov, hello, XG, hello, Jaded Scientist, hello, 3 times faster, hello, Galicious Mustache. Do we want 3 times faster on the racetrack? I don't know, sounds dangerous. Hello, Hymig. Hello, Hermit. How is it sunny? It's artificial light. Actually, true. My father, Papa Saerin, visited me today, and out of nowhere, that's why I'm late today, out of nowhere, he just arrived at my abode with a 10-pound lighting fixture, and he's like, you need new light, yes? And I'm like, oh, sure. So we took half an hour to set up this new lighting fixture. It's too bright indoors now. It's too bright. Apparently this light is some fancy LED light that's supposed to simulate sunlight. So now it looks like it's sunny even during nighttime. I don't know. Won't this mess up my what's it called? My sleep rhythm? My sleep cycles if I think it's daylight the whole time? I don't think this is healthy. Indoor racetrack. Yes. Say funny story last week during French Parliament photo session. A female MP was holding a bielmawa. Maybe we do like the French. Maybe we do like the French, guys. Female MP standing the BL. I love that for her. Did she know she was holding it? Was it a statement, a political statement? Like, we need more BL in Parliament. I need the backstory. I need her full name, her maiden name, everything about her. The only French I like is the duck. There's a French duck? Like Donald Duck? Donald Duck is French? Wait a second. I'm looking back in my mind palace of childhood memories. And you know what? That accent of him? It could be French. Matilda, oh! But what about Donald Duck? Do you think Donald Duck is French? Like, if you think back to his accent, it could be French adjacent. Seems right. The hate on the French and British need to be studied. I think most of the hate stems from their bad food choices. Did you know they have cake in a can and they called it like, what do they call it? Like pickled dick or something like that? What do they call it? Like spotted penis? I don't know. Don't they have something like that? They have something like that. I think their crimes against culinary arts is something to be studied. Canned cake, yeah, the canned cake. The cake in a can. Donald Duck is German? What are you saying? Geoduck. What are you eating, boss? I'm not eating it. Do I look British to you? Do I look British? No. They have some weird street names. Everything they have there is weird. Donald Duck is American. He literally canon in Disney lore. Joined the Navy? What are we saying? What is this? There's no way. Huh? We're uncovering too much. We need to reel it back. I can't have my childhood memories rewritten with Donald Duck joining the Navy as a French person. He was also German in one cartoon. What is he? He's like evolving into different nationalities. Ever since you started playing Reverse, you are now canonically British. Did I tell you all I have a British friend? I know, I'm a very multinational. I collect them all and bring them to hell with me. But I did ask her what she thought about the Reverse 1999 voices, and she's like, wow, they sound very, very wrong. And by wrong, she meant they sound very, very posh. She's like, oh, they sound like the posh British, you know, the fancy ones who drink tea with their pinkies up. I'm like, ooh, so it's authentic British, but the posh type of British. Well, I mean, looking at Verdon and her top hat, I feel like that's something we could have predicted. The Donald Duck German episode was more of a satire episode. Ah. I didn't know Donald Duck has such a rich culture rooted in the war. Tea and crumpets British, exactly. Very posh, very posh. Didn't Donald do the special German salute? What is this? What is this Donald Duck lore? This is crazy. The more you know, the more you know. But today, I guess, as a little nice tie-in, we are indeed going to the war. Well, we've been in the war. We've been in the war for too long, actually. It's now 1920 and we're still in the war. But more importantly, more important than the war, we may be finding love. Do you see my thumbnail for this stream? Doesn't it look so gay? It looks so incredibly, not only on the Yuri spectrum, but on the boy side of the spectrum. I have Yuri on one side of my head and BL on the other side of my head in my thumbnail. The spectrum. How are you doing today? Hello, official. I'm doing well. Welcome in. Looks normal for me. It looks normal for me too. Have you gotten your Sentinel, boss? Only 2 days left. Are you trying to taunt me right now? It won't work. It won't work. After my gacha luck yesterday, I am immune to this rage baiting attitude. No, I don't have my Sentinel. No, I don't. Okay. Boss, I'm late again. Bad, 𝐒𝐡𝐚, bad. That's 2 pennies in the jar. Into the late jar. You don't think fighting to the unlive is the reverse of gay? I have no clue what that sentence means at all, but I think everything is gay in Reverse 1999, and I support it wholeheartedly. Guess what? Got mine day 1. Well, I mean, do I even want to get Sentinel this early on when she can't be together with her wifey in my suitcase? No, I'm just prolonging the time between me and rolling for Sentinel so that she has more time to spend with her gay lover. I'm just very considerate that way. Look at you, Regulus's mustache. You should be ashamed of yourself, lesbian wrecker. How dare you pull away Sentinel from her girly pop earlier than she needs to be. Wrong. Bad. Punishable. As someone who plays Arknights, I bring the same mentality to Reverse. Prioritize pull, all out, unlimited banner, knowing character I skip will eventually spook me on off rate. That's also true. Sentinel is so cool, boss. Every time I log in, she greets me with a oui. Oh my god, she's so French. I don't understand how she's so French, but Matilducky still out-Frenches her. Right? Like, don't you think Sentinel should be peak French? Like, she fought in the war. She had a period of peak patriotism before she, deserted. and became a traitor. But I mean, that's not a big deal, right? I mean, but somehow our modern day girly 𝐒𝐴𝐤 is more French than her. Nothing out-Frenches the duck, exactly. My favorite ship is Winsong and Vila. I'm immune to the Doom Yuri. Honestly, Winsong and Vila are so lesbian married coded, right? They're like the old married couple. They have a child of Gust and everything. Like they talk about work with each other on long distance calls. It's so wholesome. Just silly little things, exactly. The girl failure and a fish, exactly. They're so snookums. They're so snookums. We did see last week a little peek into what could blossom as full-out Yuri love between Sentinel and Marsha, so I'm excited to see where that goes. I mean, Sentinel even brought Marsha to see her family. Isn't that insane? They were like at each other's necks, then had a little date by the graveyard, and now suddenly she's bringing her to meet her family. The escalation's insane. People do say the Yuri couples move fast, and I'm seeing it in the real time on Reverse 1999. Say Sentinel was a topic in Arknight's community because her design gives Arknight vibes. Oh, Arknights also has a Gargoyle race. Interesting. I wish lesbians were real. Oh wait, I live with They are real! Hopefully in real life though, they suffer less tragic endings. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm also really rooting for Saerin to find love as well. There was potential last week with Saerin finding love as our harem MC. I think some of his potential lovers died though last week. Didn't someone die from his potential BL love story? But he still has his potential childhood friendship lover, which I think should prevail, probably, hopefully. He's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. There's no way he's gonna die. He's not gonna die. I mean, how can he die? He's not even on the field anymore. What was his boyfriend's name? What's his name? The childhood friend? Let's call him Matt. Matt. Saerin and Matt went to the safe zone. He's like off the front lines now, so I feel like his rates of survival have increased like 18%, which is good. Ebonheart, yes, Matt Ebonheart. Correct. Now that he's been unbrainwashed by the patriotism of the Manus, he's very snookums. Very cute. I like him. But now that we finished our love story recap of Reverse 1999, shall we hop right into it? Let's go, let's go. Boop. All right. Sentinel looks so depressed in this image, you know? Now that I look at her, she looks so depressed. Do you think this bird represents her lover? Where's her lover? Oh no, her lover's right there. Okay, we're fine. They're together. They're together, guys. They're together. Nothing bad can happen if they're together. Gonna lurk now, no spoiling, guys. Yeah, no spoilers. The 1,000-yard stare. No, it's not the 1,000-yard stare. She's just aura farming, okay? Completely not traumatized aura farming. We are on note 13, Concessions for Peace. Boop, hello, Shito. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Those are a lot of materials. Yeah, the thing is, I haven't decided whether or not to redeem Sentinel stuff yet because I don't even have her right now. So I'm like, So we'll see. We'll see how today goes. Concessions for peace. Could any treasure on Earth possibly fill the void our losses have left? Oh, it's our favorite! It's Miss Guard, who now has a name. Meryl. Now that she has a name, she has to become a playable character, right? Look at her! She's so cute! I love her. I'm playing an authentic Chinese game, so I'm also going to lurk. What on earth does an authentic Chinese game mean? What does that mean? I'm like imagining the feudal period where they start executing each other and poisoning their siblings. Do you mean like that? There's a 6-star free side cube. Oh yeah, there is. We truly hope so. The bored and idle remnant of Squad 12 carries out her... Wait, what is this saying? You know, trying to read this Roman numeral took me out, and I'm now lost. The bored and idle remnant of Squad 12 carries out her, as yet, tedious orders. Does this sentence make sense? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I illiterate? Does this sentence make sense? What is this supposed to mean? Yes, it doesn't make sense, or yes, I'm illiterate. Which one? What is this? Something Squad 12. I should be proud of myself for reading that Roman numeral. Anyway, we move on. She stops by a window, squinting inside. It makes sense? No, it doesn't! I feel like it's lacking some punctuation in there. I'm confused. What? Where are we? I can't believe Boss is illiterate. It's Jova. No! Bring me back to kindergarten. Broken furniture and cobwebs woven between cracked and forgotten china. A uniquely shaped counter arcanum monitoring device disrupts the decaying scene.
Clearly, no one's bothered to do any cleanup then.
Bored soldier carrying out their meaningless orders. Is that what it means? Why did they have to make it so weird? The bored and idle remnant of Squad 12 carries out her as yet tedious orders. There's something wrong with this sentence, guys. There's something wrong. What does remnant mean? Isn't remnant like something left behind? Like the remaining member of Squad 12. The bored and remaining member of Squad 12. The bored and idle remaining member of Squad 12 carries out her orders. As yet tedious... What? I don't know. We move on. I can't do this. I can't do this. My English teacher is going to be so disappointed in me. She opens the window and leans in, her mask blocking out the sudden puff of dust. You watch Finesse story and doesn't know what remnant means? Me confused. Following her officer's instructions, she pulls out a transparent strip of cloth and places it by the device. You see, I can read, guys. I can read normal sentences. That one was just weird. Oh. Why so goopy? The cloth changes color rapidly, and a line of neat letters appears on its surface. Ooh.
Counter arcanum device operating normally. Looks like I'm not needed here either.
She climbs back out the window. Why is she moving like an Assassin's Creed character? She's just like spooping through windows onto rooftops, just sleuthing about. Like, is there no door? Why is she going through the window?
Meryl.
It's girlfriend, but not Meryl's girlfriend. Can't ship them two, unless this turns out to be a love triangle.
Marsha.
They know each other. Have they met before? Am I crazy? Did I forget the meeting? I feel like, do they know each other? Have they talked? I don't know. The young soldier springs up to greet her, visibly relieved.
It really is you.
Oh
You're
my
back,
god,
finally.
they're exes! They're exes! And it seems like they're happy exes too. Oh my god, they still love each other.
Is Paravian alright?
Same squad,
Oh, poor guy's had a hard time of it, but at least he's still in one piece. He's lying in a sickbed as we speak. He should recover soon. It's too bad he didn't find anything too useful in the village.
She's part of 12,
well,
that's
aside
true.
from that armored vehicle.
Why so much shipping? This is a shipping game, don't be silly.
Fortunately, Sentinel happened to be there at the same time.
So, it really was her? The one who assassinated
I like
Convoy
how
builder?
chill everyone is about Sentinel being the assassin. Like, they're like, yeah, I was just hanging out with the assassin who ruined the peace treaties. It's nice that she was there. She helped out. And Meryl's like, oh, the assassin,
Yes, she'd collected a wealth of evidence concerning Manus Vindictae. I've already delivered it to Commander 𝐒𝐿. As for the assassination, it turns out her actions weren't entirely unjustifiable. Let's just consider it a misunderstanding.
What kind of what? We're just moving on. We're just moving on from Sentinel assassinating a political figure. Like, there's no way. There's no way. We're like, oh, you know what? She explained and she had her reasons. Let's move on. There's no way.
Misunderstanding? She literally killed the guy.
Yeah, Meryl. Voice of reason, Meryl.
She's not the only one.
Marsha's letting love cloud her judgment. She's insane. Marsha unconsciously rubs the old scar on her palms, feeling them itch like never before. Meryl presses her lips together, creating a twisted crease in her mask.
Well, Anyway, I was just worried that something bad might have happened to you. Like what happened to...
Meryl's like, she crazy. She in love crazy.
To whom?
Charles and Amanda.
Huh?
We haven't heard from them in over 4 hours now.
Charles and Amanda?
They were dispatched to investigate Hill 299, correct? Has any help been sent their way?
Commander 𝐒𝐿 sent some men to look for them. Hopefully, we'll hear some good news soon. Most of the other teams have finished their investigations. A few of them are already in the safe zone, actually. Apparently, they found a lot of useful info. So, we won't have to head back out again, right?
Meryl watches Marsha carefully, as if waiting for her to confirm something.
The front's getting shelled to hell and back. I mean, chances are we'll...
She's raising death flags. Don't do it. Don't do it, Meryl. We need you to live. Marsha pats her on the shoulder.
The evidence Sentinel provided is quite damning. Our job here will be over just as soon as we can get a hold of the team at Hill 299. Don't worry.
She's named, so we have a couple more notes of her. Why are you saying it like her time's ticking away? No, don't say it like that. She needs to become a rollable character. Don't raise your own flags, Meryl. Don't. Honestly, she's the most reasonable person we've met so far. Copies of the evidence Marsha submitted have been spread across the table. Personal letters, marked military maps, battle plans, engineering blueprints, defaced and altered documents. Oh my god, George. I remember George. Doesn't he look like such a nice uncle? He looks so uncle. But why is the Manus music playing? Isn't this the Manus music? This is like the freaky Manus BGM. Along with them on the table are exhibits recovered by other investigators from across the front line, arranged in rough chronological order starting from 1918.
This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. He stares at the pile, the sheer flood of information overwhelming
These
him.
documents, the evidence is undeniable. Every one of those absurd conspiracy theories was true.
Uh-oh.
The 1918 peace negotiations really were sabotaged by Manus Vindictae.
Uh-oh.
The nations on both sides of this war have been under the deception of an invisible enemy. It is no wonder that even the victors of the 1919 offensive gained no real
He's turning
advantage.
into a conspiracy theorist. But what happens when the conspiracy theories turn out to be true?
My God, and to think Manus Vindictae has been sharing war secrets with both sides to ensure neither can win this war.
The man is two-timing! What? They've been little dirty two-timers!
And they have used our commanders as tools for their massacre. It is nigh on unimaginable.
He looks up with sudden realization.
This does not simply concern one nation. These documents could topple nearly all of Europe's military leaders.
Is that good?
With this list of managed defectors in our hands, and if we act with haste, we may finally put every one of them behind bars.
Every one of them? Isn't that like 80% of the people? Waiting for George's mood to stabilize. 𝐒𝐴𝐻, that's a word of advice, my man.
Let me remind you that the class may be able to heal these so-called defectors. Eberhard's case proved that Manus's mental influence can be purged.
You know, he looks better every time I see him. Why does he keep looking better? Tell me when he's playable!
Yes,
And look, he's
But that is
a
the
good
case. We
doer
must
too.
act
He's
as soon as
hoping to
possible.
turn people
The
back to the
Chancellor
good side.
and the Reichstag
Look at
are
him.
prepared
He
to
does
stop.
social work. But I see no difference. Hermit, try squinting and tilting your head at a 30-degree angle. Is he more handsome now? Is he more handsome now? Finding light in a once grim future, he starts to shake, sending ripples through the papers in his hand.
Agreed. The evidence is sufficient. There's no need to delay.
Nope. Are you sure? Try turning your head the other way. Look at him! Look at him! The color palette is just so good.
Wunderbar. Just think of the soldiers finally making their way home.
What did he just say? Did he just say Mundabar? Mundabar?
This is the day we secure a century of peace for Europe. Wunderbar.
Mundabar.
Wunderbar.
Mundabar. It sounds like something I can eat.
Sounds like a line for the history books.
Wonderful in German. Mundabar. It sounds like it would be in the same snack aisle as Cliff Bars, you know? Cliff Energy Bars. Just because boss loves 𝐒𝐴𝐻, I don't trust 𝐒𝐴𝐻. Now, what do you mean? Okay, it's true I have a history of liking red flags, but that doesn't mean each and every single one of them turns out to be evil. We could still save them. There's redemption left. You know? He has no mind to react to 𝐒𝐴𝐻's parting jab. Stuffing all the documents into his briefcase, he rushes out. Straightening the remaining mess on his desk, 𝐒𝐴𝐻 retrieves a hidden communicator. It's been connected the entire time. Wait, now he's doing something sus. Why is he doing something sus?
Everything's going according to plan.
Wait, this is a little sussy. Wait, why is he sussy? I just defended him!
Good.
Oh, he's
The
just
other
talking to
teams have shared
Constantine.
the
It's
same
fine.
intelligence with the pacifist political leaders in their respective regions.
It's fine, right? Like, sharing with Constantine, it's probably, I know she kills children in her free time, but I mean, she's on the good side now, I think, probably.
All the Foundation has to do now is watch for any interference from Manus Vindictae.
That hair toss.
But won't this approach cause even more turbulence?
Timekeeper.
He has been expecting the faction leaders, making this an unexpected relief.
Oh, yes, 𝐒𝐻𝐿. I was just listening in.
I see. In any case, the outcome can't be worse than the war we're living through, Timekeeper. As I'm sure you learned in your history studies, this war claimed tens of millions of soldiers' lives. Not to mention the equally massive number of civilian casualties, whether direct or otherwise. We are now 2 years on from what should have been the end of this war. The death toll has already climbed much higher, and it will only continue to rise if we don't put an end to it soon. At least our efforts have won us a marginally better outcome.
I see.
You see, he's one of the good guys. He hates war.
In short, the war is already over.
My standards are so low. Doesn't want war. Commendable guy.
Once the pacifist political parties take power, an armistice will surely be signed in Montpellier.
This may not be the time, but I have a question to ask. Does the Foundation Committee have any contingency plans should things take a turn for the worse?
It's war but profits from it. No. The war can end and he can get another job. Instead of a soldier or commander, he can become my Discord kitten. I'll employ him. Remember when Say was a villain? Don't bring up my dark past. The silence in the room confirms the suspicions of the voice on the other end.
Did you notice something suspicious?
The former Vigil officer fishes out as many suspicious details from his memories as he can.
𝐒𝐻𝐿's assassination.
Contention, plan, send, and Verdant, exactly. Whenever something goes wrong, we just send Timekeeper team.
Do you remember a certain detail from Marsha's report?
You think his death to be the spark of a reignited war, but even if I had stayed my hand from him, your plans would have been for naught.
If that were so, why would the Manus risk exposing 𝐒𝐻𝐿? Why would they allow him to meet with the Foundation in Montpellier? If 𝐒𝐻𝐿 hadn't been killed, would the negotiations have become a fruitless tug of war?
This is our most dire time sending the 15-year-olds. Yeah, when all hell breaks loose, we send out our trap card, the 15-year-olds.
Manus Vindictae would only cooperate with the Foundation.
They can't be predicted because of their youthful minds, you know? They've learned things that we would never understand from TikTok trends and all that. An intuitive guess is assembled, drawing on the experience of prior contact with Manus Vindictae.
Purposely diverting our attention.
My thoughts exactly, Timekeeper. That said, securing peace is our top priority at the moment.
Note 14. 2 pounds of sugar. So long, hungry rats.
"6 years of war have deeply shaken the resolve and faith of our nation. It is clear to all that this war cannot continue any longer. Afraid of the loss of power that peace may bring to them, leaders across Europe elected to collaborate with the evil cult Manus Vindictae.
The expose!
Sacrificing countless young lives in meaningless carnage.
He's publishing the expose!
But carnage is precisely what Manus Vindictae desires. Unseen by all, their wicked influence has long wormed its way into the leadership of every warring nation.
I feel like George is gonna die.
But But worry not. The conspiracy has been thwarted. Every treasonous general has been arrested and will soon face
That
a fair
easy?
court-martial.
That easy?
The heroes who bled for the fatherland are finally returning home, where we will welcome them with smiles on our faces and gratitude in our hearts. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of the year 1920, this war will come to an end.
Wow. I really like the effects they do on the voice for the broadcasts. It really does bring you back to that time period. When part of this speech was said in the trailer, I legit thought it was an actual recording, right? Especially when included the 11th hour. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of references. Famous last words. No. The red alarm is blurring now. No! It can't be this easy, but I want it to be this easy. Honestly, things have been rather calm, even though it's wartime in this patch right now. I feel like we've been flitting through the outskirts of the characters' stories instead of right in the middle of the battle. So it's, I don't know, it's been calm. Weeks have passed since the assassination, and the desolate streets of Montpei have sprung to life again. Delegates from the belligerent nations gather on opposite sides of the road. Soft bowler hats and ties decorate the event, mixed with occasional peaked caps and military epaulets. 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 Though now precious few. Down, girl, I'm already sitting down. I have a spot on my desk for him to sit on too. More dignitaries demand tighter security. Each nation came with their own detail, but the operation commander insists on further reinforcements from the Foundation.
Third routine patrol complete. No anomalies detected, sir.
No further warnings from the Arcanum detection group. Should we lower the alert level?
Maintain the current level. I need at least 2 squads on standby at the command post at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Clad in white, Foundation security diligently carries out their orders. On the busy town road, the commander suddenly stops, eyes shut. He focuses, trying to sift through the din of stuffy conversation. He activates his communicator. The line sparks to life instantly.
Any response from Charles and Amanda?
Negative.
They're still missing.
Ch11. It's like we're calling into the abyss.
Oh my god. They must have been menaced, right? They're gonna crawl out of the abyss covered in goop.
Chances are they got snuffed out by the Manus. Luck can't be on everyone's side.
Even so, we need to recover the bodies.
What? So they can be buried with shiny medals?
Who the hell is this guy? The voice on the other end bites back with a sneer.
A couple minutes walk on the battlefield and I'll find you a whole pile of that scrap metal.
Any other signs of enemy activity?
Nope. Not a single trace of the Manus scum. Maybe all this military and political turmoil messed up their plans after all.
Let's hope so. Whatever the case, we need to get to the bottom of what happened at Hill 299. We can't afford to let any potential threats
Is this a
past us.
reference to a real place, Hill 299?
Already on my way there. How about seeing a psychologist when this is all over, Creus? Maybe they'll finally cure your Manus Vindictae paranoia.
I think so. Do they just number every single hill? That's insane. And psychologist! Psychologist! We only know one psychologist in this game, and she's not doing too well either.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
He ends the call. In an unnoticed corner of the street, a grim figure walks alone. It's Sharon! Sharon's work in Pompeii is over, and even now, on the eve of a ceasefire, there are many corpses on the front line waiting for him. His disjointed thoughts dwell on the horse that once accompanied him.
Will Andreas ever return?
But Loss has ever been his first companion. Resigned, he shuffles down the road away from Pompeii.
Hey, sir! Mr. 𝐒𝐿.
Meryl runs up to him, arriving out of breath.
You leaving already? Marsha told me you're heading back to the front.
Best girl, please don't tell me Meryl's going to the front lines.
She speaks the truth. And you are?
Oh, right. You don't know me. But Marsha told me loads about you. You know Marsha, don't you?
Sharon struggles to remember, piecing together Marsha's appearance from his shattered memories. What? Does Sharon have, like, short-term memory loss?
Yes. The night.
Okay.
Remember.
He remembers. It's madness, they make it look easy, then come out with numbers to spag you. Exactly. Marsha is a bit of a gossip girl. She really is. She just wants to chat with everyone, who her girlfriend is, who Sharon is.
Great. I'm heading to the front as well.
Oh my god.
Do you want to... or,
I caused it.
Could you please join our convoy?
Girl, no!
You wish for me to join you?
No!
You know the front better than anyone.
Can't believe they're announcing our best girl is heading to the front line with this, like, funny clown music in the back. Meryl digs into her pockets, fishing out half a bar of chocolate that has been carefully resealed and wrapped, and slips it into Sharon's hands. Oh my god, this is called bribery.
Please, Mr. 𝐒𝐿.
Does Sharon even eat?
Could really use your help.
Isn't he like an awakened corpse? As our primary theory? Oh my god. The front is still as death. It's one of the MLs.
This quiet feels strange.
Halt's Maul, Rudolf. Why, damn it?
Soldiers in the trenches gaze up at this empty sky. The ceasefire has not yet been signed, but all military activity on the front line has been suspended. Yet the soldiers still man their trenches, hoping desperately to go home. Oh, interesting.
Why did Willy and Franz have to...
Eric rubs his face, his calloused fingers twisting his features with stress. 6 hours have now passed since the last time a shell exploded or a machine gun rattled. Yet the quiet has a strangeness of its own. The faint cold wind shivers the lines of barbed wire with audible tensile contractions.
So, who won in the end?
Does it matter?
Rudolph's head sways between a nod and a shake.
Then, should we start packing up?
Oh, let them go home!
Sure. You can finally take all those notebooks of yours back home. Weren't you planning to turn them into a book?
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe once I stop being a soldier, my motivation to write will stop too. What about you, Erich? What will you do?
Make bread, I think. My family runs a bakery. I can already see it. My old man cracking open his finest bottle of Spätburgunder when I arrive.
No! I'm so worried! These are huge red flags. Don't talk about a happy future yet! An idea crosses Eric's mind.
Speaking of which, I bet we can go and ask the boys on the other side for some food and drinks. They've got wine and soft white bread. At least, that's what POV said.
I wouldn't mind some canned peaches.
Fine. I'll get you your peaches. I guess I really am your Hauptmann, huh?
He scrounges around for a bit of scrap cloth, then ties it to his rifle, intending it to be a peace flag.
Erich, do not hurry to leave the trenches. Have patience.
Yeah, Sharon! Sharon, please control your boys! Sharon slinks back into the trench without a word. Eric drops his rifle for now and steps towards Sharon.
Oh, 𝐂𝐿, you're back. Any news?
The delegations from various nations have arrived in Montpellier. The armistice will be signed in 48 hours.
48 hours is too
best to avoid any
long.
unnecessary danger until then.
So much can happen in 48 hours.
I'm starving, 𝐂𝐿. You didn't bring any food, did you?
I did.
Meryl to the rescue. She is best girl to everyone. The new voice catches Eric off guard.
The Foundation has issued food and drinks to be brought to the soldiers on the front. She is responsible for distributing them.
Wow, she's an angel.
Yeah, more or less what he said. Right. I need a hand unloading these crates of beer.
Beer?
Any volunteers?
She has beer and chocolate with her. She's rich. The troops all rise at once, climbing over themselves to get out from dugouts below. As the tourist says, her mispronunciation of Sharon intentional? Yes, I can't pronounce his name properly, so he's Sharon to us. Say hello to Sharon.
Hey, easy there. There's plenty to go around.
Boys! Boys! You're humiliating yourselves! Get in line and I'll choose a few of you to help out.
Eric calls out a few names, then turns to Sharon.
Where's Maya Braun?
He is needed in Montpellier.
That's a shame. Yeah, he's got a backpfeifen Gesicht. But, ugh, who cares? The war's over. Forget it.
He's got a slap-worthy face.
You, and you. Come here. And unload
Oh,
the crates for
everyone's
the next
too
Foundation
happy
go.
right now. I'm so worried. The food is passed from hand to hand until it reaches every soldier. Rot and despair still hang over the trenches, but they do nothing to dampen their appetites. Rudolph cups a butter cake in his hands, desperately afraid of crumbling it. He hasn't seen such soft and bright food in a long time. Then all at once he stuffs it into his mouth. Eric hurries to his side, shoving a mug of golden lager into his hands.
Come on, Prost!
Fine.
Count me in.
Is it Meryl's job to just distribute the goods? Why is she eating them herself? But honestly deserved. The metal cups tap rhythmically, shaping into a joyful and bright tune. From far across the field, their clinking percussion is met with raucous singing voices.
What's that? Do you boys hear singing?
Oh, you actually hear about stories like these in the war where you can hear the other side singing.
I hear it too, from the other side. Why are they singing?
Oh, right. These are humanitarian rations. They've been given to the other side too. They're probably
Everyone's
celebrating.
drunk. Have you heard of the Christmas truce of 1914? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh, but it hurts! It hurts! Eric jumps over the top, waving his whitish flag towards the other side.
I see ya! Come on, boys. Let's make some noise ourselves. Closer, you bastards over there!
When they would have soccer matches between the trenches, yeah. It's so crazy amidst everything. And you have these moments that remind you they're all just so young too. to peace, to life. The ceasefire celebration stretches late into the night. Sharon watches the festivities crushed in a dim corner of the trench.
Hey, what are you doing holed up here alone?
Despite his best efforts, he is noticed. Sharon lifts his head.
The presence of the dead is not fitting among such joy.
What are you talking about? You fit in perfectly.
Real reason, he's just an introvert. He's like, no, my presence stinks of death. I cannot be amongst the living. But he's just a neat. 𝐂𝐴𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐬. She waves a can of sausages and a paper-wrapped candy. What a combo.
I know you don't exactly eat much, but you can still enjoy the taste of the stuff, right? I even know a guy with a fish tank for a head who eats every once in a while. That said, I've never actually seen him do it. Does he just pour the coffee straight into his fish tank?
Meryl's asking the real questions, the questions we've all been wondering. We need answers. Ulrich, how does he eat?
The offer is heard, but refused. Such things have better use to you.
Seriously? Aren't you ever hungry?
There is always hunger within me.
He's so emo, guys. I could just picture him in his room listening to early 2000s boy band music like My Chemical Romance. And he's like, hunger is always within me.
But food should be saved for the living. Eat well while you can. Stay alive.
Well, you're not wrong, but I wouldn't exactly put it like that. Come on, take it. Hound's always poking fun at me for eating too much anyway.
Hound?
Oh, never mind. Just take it, alright?
Who's Hound?
It's not like it's easy to get a decent meal out here on the front.
No longer insisting on soliciting Sharon's opinion, Meryl slips the cans into his coat pocket while touching the cold plastic wrapping of the chocolates. Chocolate!
At least try the chocolate in your pocket. It'll melt if you leave it in there much longer.
Do you think
anyway.
Sharon even gives off body warmth? Sharon doesn't resist. He nods and slowly rises to his feet.
It is time. I left.
Alright. I still have some finishing up to do
Probably
here.
not, right? He's like a zombie creature.
Won't be long. Just have to make sure
Sharon looks like someone who would fit in the Black Parade.
Anyway,
100%. 100% who would be listening to My Chemical Romance Black Parade. Imagine Sharon and Aleph in the same room having a conversation. Oh my god. I feel like Sharon's the calmer of the two, but they would get into some strange philosophical debates for sure. The meaning of life and death.
No, this must be done alone. There is a message. One that must be sent off.
Just be angsty grunts. Yeah, they would just be grunting at each other while My Chemical Romance is blasting in the background. Interesting. Sharon's an awakened. Yeah, I think that is the theory, that he's an awakened corpse. That do be the theory. Dispatch. Boop, 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 boop. Dun, 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 dun. Officials pour into Montpey, gathering for the planned armistice. The soldiers at the front, digging into fresh deliveries of humanitarian supplies, are already celebrating, certain that the war will be over soon. What's with the ... Do you see this? There's a ... They ended the sentence with certain that the war will soon be over ... This This looks so sus. This looks so sus. I don't like it. I don't like it. Single dots only, please. Isn't Sharon's name pronounced Karen? Something like that, but I don't want to call him Karen. That seems wrong too. Caron? Haron? He isn't Paul. He was awake from Paul's body. He has some of Paul's memories though. So I think one of the theories that he's an awakened corpse, like he's the awakened corpse of Paul. In which case then he is kind of Paul, isn't he? It's not like some third party awakened thing that entered Paul's corpse, right? And he still does have some of Paul's memories, so... Boss, I realize Polti is also an awakened dead person. What?! Now that you mention it, is she an awakened dead person or is Polti a ghost? Her soul got a little lost. She's a ghost. Polti and Sharon should have a talk with each other too. They all need to have a good chat. 12th Squad, acting on Kratos' demand, Hound. Yermale from the 12th heads towards Hill 299 to look into the disappearance of fellow squad members and keep an eye out for Manist activities. Unlike the rest of the squad, Yermale's speech is often sarcastic, revealing a noticeable lack of respect for his captain. Meryl! Please, Mr. Sharon, come with us. We could really use your help. Meryl spots Sharon getting ready to leave the safe zone and manages to persuade him to join the supply convo by offering half of her chocolate. Her duty at the front involves distributing humanitarian packages, including cakes, sweets, sausages, and beer. This is a crazy package to receive. To all soldiers equally as a symbol of the expected truce. It is clear that Meryl is far more comfortable with this kind of task than with fighting, and it raises the question of whether she was ever truly cut out to be a soldier in the war. Human army. With the armistice nearly signed, all fighting at the front has come to a stop. Soldiers just need to hold out a few more days in the trenches before they can start heading home. The sudden quiet across the battlefield feels almost unreal. This uneasy calm is broken when Foundation staff arrive with humanitarian rations. Soon the trenches come alive with cheers as soldiers pass around beer and sausages, raising their glasses in joyful toast that for a moment push the horrors of war to the back of their minds. Now, everyone waits with hope for the peace that's to come. Often, ridden to peace. I'm so worried. Node 15. Send off. They remembered an ancient verse, with whose meaning is lost to history. Graveyard.
Here you are, Eberhard.
Paul. It's good to see you, mein Freund.
Why so cute?
How's everyone holding up on the front?
Why so freaking cute? I ship
They are
it.
celebrating this war's end, singing songs and drinking beer. It's peaceful.
Peaceful.
He repeats the words with satisfaction. Eberhard's spirit has changed significantly from the last time they met.
It's unexpected that the Foundation would allow you to move so freely.
No, my duty is done. I have no place in 𝐿𝐴. No place among suits and politics.
Retirement arc? He exhales, stretching in the crisp morning air.
That red-haired official agreed to let me go for a walk every once in a while. He said, someone will keep an eye on you. Whatever. It's getting cold. But I enjoy a crisp winter morning like this. It reminds me of our days as students.
Oh no, they're having reminiscing memories of the past.
Remember? We had to get up before dawn. I was lazier than you. I wouldn't wake up until you rode your bicycle to my window and shouted my name.
It's so crazy how different he is from when he was on the front lines. War really changes people, and Eberhard proves it, yeah.
Then the two of us would miss Latin class, just as Walter did.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Latin class was hell. Walter. He was a good lad.
Paul removes a crumpled envelope from inside his jacket.
This parcel is to be delivered to you. There's a letter within it from Herr Mühlenberger, addressed to those of us in Class 3.
Oh.
Herr Mühlenberger. I was planning to visit him during my home leave, but, well, you know what happened back home.
I wasn't looking here.
But he doesn't have a clue about what happened out here. What use is this letter? You and I are the only two class members left since the fall of 𝐿𝐴. All right, let's hear it, Paul.
It's so strange, too, to hear him say that they're the only two left in the class. When Paul's technically dead as well. Then it's just Eberhard, really. That's so sad. Like, your only childhood friend who's still with you is half of who he used to be. Steadying his breath, Paul tears it open. He unfolds the letter. And it's so... whenever it's just them two together, they call each other by their original names.
Meine lieben Schüler und ehrenwerte Soldaten.
My dear students and honorable soldiers, the war has reached a critical point, and as your teacher, it is my duty to boost your morale. I am aware that the vision of the war from the front lines may be more limited than for those of us in the fatherland. So allow me to make things clear. Victory is in our grasp. Though I'm certain life on the front line is tough, remember, this is a sacrifice for a greater cause. Therefore, let your suffering be sweet. What kind of letter is this? Maybe we should have opened this letter after the peace treaties were signed. I don't think we need this bolstering spirit right now.
This
will be the most glorious moment of your lives. And as I have taught you, perhaps it will please us one day to remember these things. No, I think whenever they remember these things, they're going to be traumatized. Hello, Rimuru. Welcome in, welcome in. This part is based on the plot of All Quiet on the Western Front. Oh, I appreciate you say of course.
Gefallen? Ha! Hört ihn euch an. Hat sogar Lucans Gedicht zitiert. Oder war es Virgil?
Please us? Listen to him. He's even quoted Lucan's poem. Or was it Virgil?
Es ist höchstwahrscheinlich Virgil. Hat ihn unten zitiert. Ardentis fortuna iovat.
It is most likely Virgil. He has quoted him below. Fortune favors the bold.
Das Zitat über das Erinnern. Wie sagt man es nochmal auf Latein?
The quote about remembering things.
𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐭.
How do you say it in
was.
Latin again? For son, 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐭, and then what? Their professor got drafted later in the original novel as well, which we didn't see happening in this game. Oh, interesting.
Das Et fehlt, Eberhard.
The Et is missing.
Horsan et 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐭, olim memenice juvebit.
And perhaps it will please us one day to remember these things.
Ja, genau das. Dieser alte Fatzke. Hat geschummelt. Das sind nicht mal seine Worte.
Yes, that's it. That old fart. He cheated. Those aren't even his words. Plagiarism. Caught plagiarist.
Was für ein Dummkopf. Weiß nicht, wovon spricht.
What a fool. He doesn't know what he's talking about. After a bitter laugh, both are silent for a moment.
Paul, I'll never be pleased looking back on any of this.
Oh, it's sad.
If I have children one day, how will I tell them about all this? I sent our fellow countrymen directly into the line of fire, a death trap, knowing full well that the enemy would retake the ground in mere hours. Young lives, lost one after another. And for what? I've heard enough. Put the letter away.
But like, even hearing what his professor's words were saying, it's like you get into that mindset of winning, defeating the enemy in glory. It's like Sharon's earlier words with the clouded scene, his narration bits, what they all believed going into it. Paul slowly folds up the letter. Eberhard, however, snatches up the letterhead, crumples it into a ball, and throws it into the weeds beside the monument. There is no more fighting, and for the first time in a long time, the day passes without the thunder of artillery. The sunlight falls on blades of grass, tombstones, and birds in the air. Their songs finally can be heard once more.
This feeling. I've never felt it before. It's as though, for this one moment, I can... No. I have already taken control of my future.
He looks so much lighter too, with his smile, the light in his eyes. He looks so different. He sounds so different too. Looking at the void really woke him up. Yeah, exactly. This is what happens when you look into your friend/lover's eyes. You remember what's really important.
I'd forgotten how good it feels to be alive. For the first time in a very long while, my heart feels light, mein Freund.
I'm worried!
The choices I've made may be irreversible. But I've made up my mind. There is only one path for me now.
But we can't kill him! He has to go on his whole redemption arc. He looks to the top of the hill and starts climbing.
Do you not wish to continue your studies? Your
Is this note
writings are
15? It
surely
is.
safely stored in the school's archives.
Hello, Jake. Welcome in.
Would you return to school, Paul?
It is unlikely, but you still may.
Look at this scene. The gravestones. The gray sky.
For what? For knowledge? A diploma? That might have mattered to the old me.
Hello, Annie. Welcome in.
But I'm no longer that boy.
Eberhard.
It's too late, mein Freund. Far too late. I need some time alone. Please, write the reply to Herr Mühlenberger for both of us.
Why can't they just be happy? The weather is unseasonably mild, and Eberhard begins to climb the hill like a student on a field trip. The sunshine and brisk air makes the world feel new. It's like two people who started this whole journey together, who were classmates, went off to war together, saw their comrades die together, and then their ideologies split apart. And seeing this conversation all the way at the end with this backdrop.
The war is over, Pa. The sky is so blue.
Just as it always was.
Talking about the future.
Just as it always was. Well said. Farewell.
Why is he saying farewell?
That's right.
Why is he saying farewell? Don't say farewell, please! Stop, you're scaring me. Don't say, never say farewell. No, no. Say, love you. He waves, turns, and walks away. I don't know, I'm getting scared. He seems a little too peaceful. I don't know. Oh, this transition shot to him alone. Paul stands and opens his notebook.
Sehr geehrter Herr Mühlenberger, Ihr Brief wurde von Ihren Schülern
Your
wohl
letter
erhalten.
has been well received by your students.
Sie haben gemeinsam
They have
die
endured the
dunkelsten
darkest
und
and
härtesten
hardest of
Zeiten
times together, but now
Aber
the sorrow
nun
and pain
sind der
have reached
Kummer
their end.
und das Leid zu Ende.
He's just tired. He's just going back to Montpellier to rest. He's just going to have a little nappy. Are you sure?
Sie zeigten Mut und Treue.
They showed courage and loyalty, yet these
wurden zu
virtues
einer Last.
became a burden,
Viel zu
one
schwer
far too
für
heavy
ihre
for their
jungen
young
Schultern.
soldiers to bear. Yeah, I feel like the war zone, having these values makes it even more difficult.
Deshalb werde ich Ihnen keine leeren
Therefore,
Worte
I
mehr
will not
aufbürden.
pile any more empty words upon them.
Der Krieg hat diese
War
jungen
has
Männer
shaped these
in
young men
etwas
into
ganz
something
anderes
else
verwandelt.
entirely. The knowledge
Das
you
Wissen,
imparted is of
das
no
Sie ihnen
use to them
vermittelt
now,
haben, ist
nor
nun
will they ever
nutzlos.
again hear your
Und Sie werden
teachings.
nie wieder Ihre
Wow.
Lehren hören.
What a thing to say to your teacher.
Zu diesem Zeitpunkt muss
And
ich
this
Ihnen
time
mit
I must
schweren
inform
Herzen
you with the
mitteilen,
heaviest of hearts that... No. No, I'm scared.
alle Ihre Schüler aus der Klasse 3 sind gefallen.
Oh my god. What was that? What was that? All of your students from class 3 have fallen. What? Did he know? Did he know? Oh.
Mit besten Grüßen, ein toter Mann.
With best regards, a dead man.
Dies schließt die
This
Aufzeichnungen
concludes the
des
records
Soldaten
of the
Paul
soldier,
Haumann
Paul Haumann. No! Wait, that was so sad. Ah! This, and then they give us a record with them too. Oh! Once the smoke clears, a magnetic medium with a recorded memory. Once the smoke clears, colors in the darkness, a touch from 1,000 miles away, and a fragrance that can be savored without tasting can all be found here. That was so sad. Wait, what even happened? Did he do it himself? Oh. Saerin arrives at the cemetery to meet with his old commander and comrades in arms. Both of them know that this will be the last time. Why? Oh no, this is so sad. Oh. Oh, so they both knew. I guess he already decided. And for Saerin, he can sense when someone's about to die, right? Oh. Oh. And just remembering now again how this note started with how happy he was to see Paul one last time and speak with him, that makes it even sadder. Oh. What did you expect? He sent soldiers to the slaughter while under Manus' control? That doesn't predetermine that you only have one path to take. I was thinking about that both Saerin and Paul were students drafted, and to see his friend one by one killed, yeah, like what I mentioned too, it must be so hard having been Eberhard too, knowing that all your comrades have died, you sent soldiers off to die, you're responsible as one of the leaders for all this carnage. And even though Saerin is still here, he's not really here. He's not the classmate he knew. He also saw him die. Can you imagine just standing there in a graveyard with your dead friend speaking with you, knowing that all your childhood friends who you joined the war with are gone? Oh. It's still Paul? I guess so. I just hope he can rest easy now without the guilt of being in his war in the afterlife. It's so sad. Why'd they have to talk about the future and all that? That was so sad. Like speaking about what he would say to his children. Oh. And that letter from their professor, speaking of all their beliefs they had when they were first going into the war, and then having Paul's response, saying his words are useless now, that all his students are dead. Whenever they do things like this, the gunshots are always, they are so jarring and Letters to the Foundation Messenger. My dearest Colleen, I don't even know how to feel writing this. The front has gone quiet, and the higher-ups are about to sign an armistice. The war is ending. I should be coming home to you. That's how it was supposed to be. Yeah, and thinking about it too, the war's ending in their minds. The war's about to end in less than 2 days. To do it now? Is it easier to die while the war's still going? I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's also the fear of facing the reality of everything you've done and having to go back home, facing what's left of your family. Doomed duty, doomed yaoi, doomed straights, nothing but doom. Yeah, what is this? What is this? Ron probably thought he didn't deserve to live in such a world with what he's done, yeah. Oh, Paul. Oh, it's named with Paul too. With best regards, a dead man. Carrying her Mellenberg's letter addressed to Class 3, Paul steps towards the graves where Evanhart waits for him. They talk about the past, and for a time, Paul finds memories he long thought lost. Bicycle rides in the chill of winter, shared boredom, and past notes during Latin classes, their days at school. Why did Paul say he can still go to school then? Ugh. Was he trying to convince him to still live? But he knew. Oh. As Paul reads out the letter, the boys cannot help but laugh at their professor's rambling phrases and all too familiar quotes attributed to long dead men. In that moment, Evanhart lets go. Paul promises that he'll write back to her Muhlenberg. After their goodbyes, Evanhart leaves the graveyard. The reply will not come easily. Its words together with a single gunshot will write the final chapter for their story, and for the people who lived it. Major Braun. Just as it always was. Well said. Farewell, mein Freund. Evanhart is calm, as if the madness that once consumed him has vanished completely. There among the gravestones, he and Paul start to recall old times, the old memories flooding back, as they talk about the town they grew up in, their lessons, and the teacher who had taught them both. When their conversation reaches the topic of that teacher, Evanhart gives Paul the letter he's been holding. It was written by the head teacher for all of their graduating class. The two of them are the only ones left to read it. The quiet of this place does nothing to bring Evanhart peace. Each name etched in stone around them marks the sinking depths of his guilt. He asks Paul to write a reply to their old teacher, then tells him that he needs some time alone, and so he walks away from the war and says goodbye to his friend, returning only to fill an empty grave. This is so messed up. I don't know. Would it have been better if he didn't come back to his senses? I don't know. Lost to history. What once represented new beginnings now only heralds an end. But I guess that's what also happens to a lot of people who turn to the Manus, right? They don't want to feel these negative feelings anymore. They want to escape reality. And with the Manus's power, they're able to do that. Class 3 students. Dietrich Becker died from oh, this is so messed up! This is so messed up! What's wrong with them? Oh my god. Class 3 students. Dietrich Becker died from shelling on 1916, April 27th. Bath Zimmerman died from shelling on 1916, the same day. Simon Miller was reported missing on 1916, June 11th, then was confirmed dead. Miller's tag has been found. Frederick Bauer died from machine gun fire on 1916, August 12th. Ben Wagner died from infection on 1916, November 7th. Elvin Newman died from the trench fever on 1916, November 8th. Felix Zimmerman died from shelling on 1916, December 8th. Oh, they were related. Julian Kruger died from infection after being shot on 1916 December 13. Supwa! Thank you so much for the super chat. Ben Becker died on 1916 December 14. Cause unclear. Walter Schmidt died from shelling on 1918 January 12. Paul Hamann died on 1918 March 11. Eberhard Braun died on 1920 November 10th. This is so messed up. Having Paul's record here too. They don't list the cause of their deaths. Imagine being the teacher getting this report back too. This is so sad. Braun is literally talking to his friend's ghost exactly. It's like you're being haunted by your friend as well as the memories of all your classmates who died. And I guess that's also why Braun's the one who got promoted. So many of his fellow comrades died, and he's the one who stays living and becomes responsible for other people's lives. Note 16. An unfulfilled prophecy. Even now, her tears remain. Going from that node to here to the scene, from graveyard to broken down church, the imagery. Ladislas hasn't spoken a word since news of the ceasefire reached their sanctuary. He's been kneeling at the altar for days, having eaten next to nothing. Always thin, he now looks more like a jagged stone, obelisk, than a man.
What am I to do, mon petit chou? You will not so much as touch the biscuits I baked for him. Never have I seen him
I love
such a
Auntie
state.
Gargoyle. The woman clasps her hands to her chest, worried but helpless.
Ladislas.
She gently calls out to him.
The war has ended, not as he foretold.
Mm.
It may take some time ere he is able to free himself of his guilt.
Cher Ladislas, keep thy heart in the Lord, for he shall forgive us no matter how great our missteps.
The good and pious woman stops herself from saying more. There's no line of reasoning sufficient to break him from his watch.
Marie, I beg thee do something. One way or another, we all must return to Rouen in the coming days.
And how are you doing? I'm doing well. She lives without another word. Sentinel comes to Ladislas' side, but has no desire to interrupt his silent prayers. Her focus instead is on the statue of the crying girl.
Ladislas, you foretold that Agnes would return to herself come the end of the war.
Oh. She pulls out a handkerchief to softly clean the stones and moving face. I just keep expecting all the statues to come to life.
Yet she remains unchanged. Is there truly no way to revive our dear friend? Our family?
What does it mean for a gargoyle to die? Because we've seen that they can be shot and they don't bleed. They're made out of rock. And it seems like their friend that they want to bring back is the kneeling girl's statue, right? So, how do they truly die? Do they just decide they never want to come back in their human form? Not gonna lie, the Gargoyle family is kind of cute without Ladislas. I agree. Look at him. He can just remain like this. It's okay. We don't need him. Once again, she receives only a humbling, guilt-ridden silence. Marsha! We need someone like Marsha when the moods are down. Fun fact, there's a leaked screenshot in CN that shows the title of Chapter 11 used to be All Quiet on the Western Front at one point during the development, but they changed it again before release. Oh. She turns to the voice, finding it belongs to the woman that has become a regular visitor to their sanctuary. As usual, she brought food. This time, some salami and dried cheese. Where are these angels coming from? First, we have our dear soldier, our dear guard. And now we have Marsha. Meryl and Marsha just coming in hand with food and goodies to cheer people up. After handing off the supplies, Marsha marches straight towards her.
What news from the front?
Some troops have already withdrawn. The rest will follow suit once the armistice is officially signed.
Is it actually gonna happen? Is it gonna happen?
Ladislas, he still won't eat?
Just leave him be.
She doesn't let Marsha dwell on the matter, returning to her work, dusting the statue.
If you don't mind me asking, is this statue real?
What do you mean?
I'm not sure how to put this into words properly. It's just that I've never seen her move.
Ah. Now your words are clear.
She gathers her handkerchief and takes a deep breath, the cold, wet morning mist filling her lungs.
This is Agnes, a distant cousin of mine. We share a great-grandmother.
They thought the in-game story is a little too irrelevant to the plot of the novel, so they changed it to the title of another war novel from Ireland. I see. She places her hand on Agnes's stone knee.
We took residence together until 1914, both at our clan estate in the suburbs of Rouen and in my rented apartment in Paris. When the war broke out, I departed to join the army. Upon returning during my first leave, I found her in the cellar. It came to pass that, in my absence, she had turned herself to stone.
What the heck? Can you imagine you go off to war, you come back home to visit your cousins and your family, and they've just decided to become like the ultimate NEET and turn themselves into stone? That's crazy.
She can stay in this form as she pleases?
Only so long as her heart yet beats. Were she to turn to stone from within, she would be unable to restore her body to flesh.
Oh.
But Ladislas informed me
It's
of
like she's
another possibility.
hibernating.
He said Agnes's petrification was an extraordinary act of self-sacrifice, and that this sacrifice was also a prophecy. Gargoyles were not to coexist with this war. He said that a miracle would occur, that Agnes would be freed from her petrification. I thought it might have been true.
Sounds like coping, yeah, right? I feel like their cousin is just very depressed. I don't think it has anything to do with this. But it is interesting how the Gargoyles can join the war. But we did see last week the policies regarding arcane use in the war as well. She glances towards Ladislas, still kneeling.
But I suppose it was not. Agnes has shown no signs of recovery.
There must be another way.
The gargoyle shakes her head, disheartened.
If only there were. If only I knew of one. But there is very little I know of our bloodline. While the young of my kin generally receive a traditional education from within the clan, my grandmother supported my decision to attend a secular school in my youth. I resided in a small rented apartment in Paris for some time, hoping to enroll at l'ANSAD. That was until the war broke out.
Sentinel forces herself to look into Marsha's eyes.
This war, well, you have seen the face of it. It takes but one shot to end a life. And this war has hurt millions. Friends, family, loved ones. I have lost far too many.
It's so crazy just thinking about these mythical creatures in the war too, like fighting against gargoyles and vampires and arcane creatures.
Marie.
And I expect like people like gargoyles, they probably have a much different life expectancy too. So having them experience loss on the war front,
forget it.
It would be such a new experience for them.
Have you yet time today?
What do you want to do?
Take a stroll. I've spent far too much time in the monastery.
Poor woman, y'all. It's just a roulette wheel of what you're gonna fight against. Exactly. Oh my god, are they going on a date? They just destroyed our hearts and souls last node, started this node as well with Depresso Espresso, family drama, and now they're going on a date to redeem themselves. After a long journey, they return to the field once soaked in blood.
Pilot.
Okay, not the most romantic scene, honestly. Their earlier conversation still lingers.
Yes, that's what I wanted to be.
Oh.
Why?
But this still makes me sad, like them talking about who they could have been outside of the war.
Many knights joined the Air Force at the time. They believed the sky to be the only battlefield that still maintained at least some semblance of knightly chivalry. It had more than the ground at least. Crawling through mud and digging trenches.
I loathe airplanes. They're exceedingly difficult to withstand from the ground. And the engine noise.
She swallows the complaints, not wanting to sound bitter. Marsha extends her arm over to her friend's back. Ooh!
Relax. You don't need to fight them anymore. In fact, I'd wager you'll come to like traveling by plane in time.
It sounds like Disney music in the back. She turns to the sea of grass rippling in the wind.
Corpses that lay yonder. Did you see them earlier?
Horrible date conversation.
No. Perhaps Charon had already buried them.
Most likely. He is an interesting fellow, if not strange.
And kind too. Without him, you and I would certainly have fought again at the graveyard.
Isn't it crazy how much history they have together too? Like they fought in a separate war against each other gazillion years ago, and then to meet again now and have them remember each other.
Oh, that reminds me.
World War I Air Force chivalry is a real thing. During World War I, especially the German, there are some unwritten rules understood by both sides. The German ace Manfred forbids shooting pilot parachutes. Oh. Enemies to lovers is real, right? Suddenly she bends down, rummaging in the roadside dirt.
What?
You threw a smoke grenade at me.
They're so cute!
Hey.
Wait, they're so cute. They laugh as they race down the dirt road, feeling more like children than soldiers for the moment, however brief. They come to a halt before the windmill, its colossal gears interlocking and turning, like the breath of a slumbering ancient giant. The slow creaking of the windmill becomes the only sound.
Marsha.
They're so sweet! sweet. Marsha's already so far gone. Like, she's so smitten. Like, how can you meet your enemy from a war zone gajillion years ago, see them again, and feel no hard feelings, and then actively become friends, and then actively protect her from being jailed after assassinating some kind of government official, and saying like, yeah, it's no big deal, I understand her, let's just ignore her crimes, yeah? Like, Look at her! Look at this face! She's so gone!
Are you leaving?
No, I have plenty of free time today.
Okay.
Not now. After the Armistice. I know well that the Foundation has tasked you with keeping a watchful eye on me.
Oh my god, she'll do that regardless.
It's not exactly like that.
All is well. You may stay. So long as you do not lie. I shall even aid you should you require it.
Oh.
But do not attempt to persuade me to join the Foundation. I cannot abandon my family.
That's fair.
I know that. I'll be leaving after the Armistice is officially signed.
Oh.
It comes from the windmill.
Sounds like a horse to me.
They're bound to separate.
A horse.
They cautiously approach the windmill's entrance. Sentinel moves ahead of Marsha, turning her body sideways and hardens into stone to give a weighty push on the door. Whoa. This horsey looks majestic.
Wow, what a beauty.
A horse indeed.
Flutterpage's theme. It is Flutterpage's theme song. Wait, that was a semi-cute chapter. Semi-cute. They're trying to redeem themselves. They just ruined our two boys' lives. They're trying to redeem themselves. I don't know how well it's working because this also seems sad. There's so many death flags. There's so many tragic flags. I don't know. Like, Marsha's smiling a little too gracefully, a little too peacefully. You know that closed eye smile? It scares me. Keep your eyes open, babe. Entrusted visions. People then as now nurture dreams worth sharing. A letter from home. My dearest cousin Ladislas, how oft thou art in my prayers. I trust with all my heart that Italy hath already begun to feel as home unto thee. I am told the folk there are warm of spirit and generous of hand. I can well believe thou hast found many a kindly friend upon thy path. Marianne and I'm traumatized by the name Marianne from 𝐂𝐿𝐴. Marianne and I do prepare for a journey into Austria, and our hearts are full of longing. For there lieth, as thou hast spake so oft. This is so hard to read. For there lieth, as thou hast spake so oft, the very heart of the new art. I yearn to lift mine eyes unto the golden tracery crowning the Secession building, whilst Marianne doth dream of wandering through the galleries and little shops of the Wiener Werkstatt. We have set our minds also upon the everything's hard to read. Karlskirche von Arlach's great Baroque church. Oh. They say its 19th stained glass windows shine as jewels, and its nave holdeth a majesty not soon forgotten. Should any sketches from our travels serve thy studies, it would delight me to send them forth. Our past words dwell yet within me. Marianne telleth me ever of the new age dawning, of electric light supplanting the gentle glow of candles, and of the darkness of our nights fading away. Yet, dear Ladislas, I still feel the nearness of the old ways. This age of machines hath left many unsettled and without refuge. Soon they shall crave a quiet place wherein to kneel and seek God's comfort as counsel. I need a deep breath. One more paragraph. One more paragraph. Then do I call to mind thy words, and my heart is moved, that our prayers must rise above the clamor of industry, and so do I begin to dream, with thee in my thoughts, of a church for the new century, yet still a haven for the soul. Though our cousin smileth at such fancies, her words have sown new imaginings in me, and I have begun to set them down in drawings. Mayhap to raise such a place would take 10, even 15 years, yet it comforteth me to picture thee by my side when the time cometh, helping to bring our vision to life. Thou art ever in my thoughts and ever in my prayers. With all my love, Agnes. April 2nd, 1914. I don't know if I understood anything that I just read. That was just too much. That was too much. That was too much. Verily. Okay, cousins. Cousins speaking. Cousins speaking. Saying Austria fun. Saying love Baroque churches. Machines scary. Love God. Is that it? Did I get the message right? She seemed happy and normal before she turned into stone. Good for her. All right then. Many places 10 out of 10 would go again. Exactly right. Love churches, would travel. Europe, nice. Note 17, Serenity on the Wind. Look how cute they are, even in these little puzzle pieces. Like, look at this. We got the windmill. We got horsey. We got field of flowers. We got two girls. Look how romantic and sweet this is. But this is a place where she, like, shot someone dead, right? This is the place that Sentinel shot someone dead? Yeah. If only this war had never begun. I mean, some people would find that romantic. Which people? Which people are you hanging around?
Here, come on out. That's a good boy.
How do you know it's a boy, Marsha? How do you know? The horse seems to naturally gravitate to the night, drooping its head to brush up against her. Cute.
Oh my, Marie. Look at his beautiful coat. Not even the colonels have such handsome companions.
He seems to have taken a liking to
Oh, and she's calling her Mary. Oh. Why is that just so sweet? Hey, Val, sorry I'm late. I was at work. Hello, Alex. Welcome in.
What sort of question is that, Marianne? You are talking to a knight.
Even without a saddle, she mounts the horse with ease.
Come on, take my hand. I'll give you a ride.
Do it, do it, do it. After a moment's hesitation, Sentinel takes the offered hand and finds herself on the horse's back as well. It's so cute! Oh my god.
This feels perfect for a gallop, but I'm worried you might fall.
We've suddenly entered into the Disney Channel.
Let me off then. Enjoy it yourself.
You're telling me this isn't a date with the guitar strumming in the back, hand around her waist, riding a horse through the fields?
What fun would that be? Come on, just hold on tight. Giddy up.
Oh.
Hey.
With the title of this node saying something like what could have been? You're telling me this isn't gay?
I can't believe you don't know how to ride a horse, but I can teach you. Just think of them as oversized hunting dogs.
Oh, yes, oversized hunting dog.
I'll come find you after you move. How does that sound? Where will you be if you're not staying with your family?
Perhaps Paris? My mind is yet made. But wherever I am, I should like to open a clothing store.
Oh no! They're death flagging again. If they do the same freaking thing they did to Paul and Eberhard, I'm going to lose my mind. This is what kind of parallel is this? What kind of parallel is this? Oh my god, I'm freaking out. No, let's enjoy the moment. I can't.
Then you better choose a store name I'll recognize right away. No, you'll become so famous that it'll take no work to find you.
Oh.
Could you make a parade dress for me?
Oh.
I have never before made such a dress, but I shall learn for you.
I shall learn for you. My heart.
Wow. A parade dress tailor-made for me by a famous French fashion designer. It's like a dream come true.
That little giggle. This might be the first moment of true peace they felt since the war began. The horse grows tired. They dismount to let it roam and feed on the tall meadow grass.
What of you? How may I come into your contact?
Oh!
The Lord only knows where the Foundation will send you once this is ended.
They want to exchange phone numbers. They love each other. Oh my god. This couple has to do better than Paul and Eberhard. Like, sure, there's the parallels. They're talking about their future. There are death flags waving in the distance. But I mean, Paul and Eberhard were already standing in a graveyard. It was really depressing. It was really depressing. The sky was all gray, but they were calling it blue, and I was like it was messing me up. But here they went on a nice frolic on a horse. The setting's better.
You may be right. The fight against Manus Vindictae isn't over. But don't worry. I always find a way to get in touch with you.
The way she says I shall learn for you is genuinely so unbelievable sexy. Exactly, you get it! You understand! Oh, and my heart's squealing.
I do not wish to judge your decision, but do all you can to stay alive, Marsha. Do not make a martyr of yourself.
Why this sudden sentimentality, Marie?
If all this, when all this comes to an end one day, I hope to see you again.
Guys! Do you see what's happening? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing this? Her facial expression, the little hesitation, it was everything.
Me too.
I will pray for you, though I am uncertain if my voice will be heard. I am nothing like Agnes. She is an angel descended from heaven. And I am...
The gargoyle keeps her eyes hidden in the shadow.
Never mind.
Stop the pager now! They're having a moment! The communicator's noise startles the nibbling horse. It lifts its head and bolts onto the distance.
There he goes.
Oh. She picks up the device. Again, it's an anonymous caller.
Marsha, we need you on the front
Oh, it's him.
immediately. I've already sent you the coordinates.
Oh, I'm scared for her.
Bring the Gargoyle if she's willing.
But I guess we know that even if you're not on the front lines, you're not safe from Blue Park, so...
Who are you?
We'll meet soon enough.
What kind of... I'm not listening to some random anonymous caller. Spam call. Ridiculous. I like how sincerely religious Sentinel is. It's pretty rare to see faith as an actual character trait rather than just the usual evil anime church. I agree. I agree. Warhorse gets spooked by a pager, but artillery isn't anything to... I mean, artillery. Hear it every day, but a pager? Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I hope the summary says something about their cute date. A beautiful horse gallops across the meadow under the shadow of the windmill, carrying Marsha and Marianne on his back. A moment of fragile beauty away from the horrors of war. Cute. Frickin' adorable. Absolutely love them. I'll come find you after you move. How does that sound? That sounds like a promise! At the windmill plain, the two finally find the chance to talk, not just as soldiers, but as ordinary people. Marianne shares her dream of one day running a clothing shop in Paris. I almost said that in French. Paris! Paris! Marsha admits that she will likely be reassigned soon. But a sudden burst of Marsha's radio ends their brief repose. A message calls her back to the front without delay. Node 18, the Armistice. History will remember this day in a good way, right? In a good way? Can we please have the peace paper signed? Please, 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 please. Half an hour earlier. This is ominous.
Yes, Herr Chancellor. The delegations have arrived in Montpellier. The armistice will be signed before dinner time. Understood. We will be sure to serve a simple but delicious dinner. And of course, all journalists granted entry will be carefully selected.
Mr. George hangs up the phone dryly and with full confidence before checking the ceasefire memorandum once again.
Oh, no problems so far.
He picks up a fountain pen and sketches out his signature over and over again. Each loop of the pen is taken with utmost seriousness, aware of the gravity it will hold soon. Another impatient ring and the tip of his pen slips, leaving the letter O in a rather unsightly shape. But the call isn't on his phone. It's the one on his assistant's desk. Which, thankfully, means it isn't his concern. I'm confused. Glad I caught a stream though. Welcome in, Robert. We're playing some reverse.
Pick up the phone already.
Frederick. I don't know why, I just inherently don't trust anyone named Frederick. You know what I'm saying? The assistant, buried in paperwork, fails to react to the ring. Like, look at him. Terrible employee. Mr. Frederick. Good morning, boss. Hello, Sachiko.
Pick up the phone, you hear? Damned. I still fail to understand why they would assign me a deaf sloth as an assistant. I'll have you fired the moment I set foot on the fatherland.
You know, George is not very nice. I don't like George now. Now I'm a stan of Frederick and hate George. No, you don't trust male characters? That's not true! That's not true! I trust the sad male characters. And I trust Creyas. Even though he's a little sussy, he looks good. He looks good, but sussy. He looks so good, he's a little sussy. George storms over to the assistant's desk to scold him. What year is this? They're in the year of 1920. Jolting alert, the assistant grabs the receiver.
That's more like it. Hmm?
To George's surprise, his assistant then immediately puts the receiver down.
That
Oh
was
no,
enough
no,
of
exactly. Oh no, indeed. Oh, Frederick is rebelling against his evil employer overlord? I kind of stan. The man checks his watch, paying no mind to his
I have
superior.
more pressing matters to attend to. Yes, it's about time.
He stands up, picks up the receiver again, and hangs it up once more without a word. Okay, maybe he is getting bad performance evals for a reason, you know? Maybe we don't stand Frederick again. I'm flip-flopping so much, but I don't think we stand Frederick. I would fire him too. Let him go.
What? Explain yourselves this instant.
I hope this is an alt history. Germany IRL was wild enough. It is alt history, where World War I was extended to 1920. So right now we're trying to get ceasefires signed, but we can't do that with an assistant as incompetent as Frederick here. I like the way he grumbles.
Huh. I owe you no explanation, sir.
Uh-oh.
Who could that be?
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Come in.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
You.
Uh-oh! I'm worried. George is gonna die. George is gonna die. George is gonna die. We're okay? All attempts to reach the investigators sent to Hill 299 have failed. My man! Please, save the day! I can't handle the stress. Grayus puts his communicator down, pauses, then tries again, this time calling Hound. But only static replies.
No response either.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Grayus watches the passing politicians with growing unease. They don't flinch under Grayus's gaze. In fact, they don't seem to pay him any mind at all. Their limited time is devoted to the pressing matters of peace. Paravian exits a nearby building and makes his way to Grayus.
Sir, a new batch of counter-𝐒𝐴𝐚 devices has been deployed, as instructed.
Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to put this as background to not have a tangent about history. That's a fair.
Good. Any contact from Meryl in the past 3 hours?
No. She's probably still on the front. There's a lot of celebrating going on out there.
If they kill Meryl, I'm gonna lose my mind. Honestly, they've already killed people and I've already lost my mind. Grayus tries the communicator once more, this time calling a different squad member. Static.
Something's not right.
You don't say. You don't say. Why aren't all the people we've whitelisted just sitting in the same room together where it's safe and they could sign this peace treaty and live nicely? Like, why? Well, I guess that would make it easy for them all to be bombed and die, so maybe that's not the best idea, but I don't know. What's the... who knew Frederick would do this? The outfits and radio, don't they look fantastic? Oh. A shot rings out like a thunderbolt on a cloudless day. Oh my god. That's a lot of gunfire. That's a lot.
We're under attack!
security forces rush into the streets, drawing any wandering delegates inside for safety. Steel-eyed veterans fan out, searching for the gunfire source.
What's the location? I saw them in that house. They're wearing black.
The heck? That's all the intel we have?
I have to.
Yo, that officer just left from the hospital. He just came back. If we kill him, oh my god. The young man begins a charge, only to be held back.
Here, Farabian. We need to get to the command post and inform all security staff to resume combat positions.
Yes, sir.
Foundation security regroups around the most heavily guarded buildings. Across the street, a man in a jet black uniform exits George's makeshift office. It's Frederick. Ah, of course. Of course! Did George not think it was weird that Frederick sported this new eyewear? Come on, George! Come on! Pick it up! As he walks into the open, he is flanked by soldiers covered in pitch black.
Finally. No more hiding. The moment of truth has arrived.
He raises a hand and the soldiers around him stand at attention.
Leave a few of the Foundation lapdogs alive. I have something to say to those sanctimonious hypocrites.
Is this a visual game novel? Kind of! Would you guys explain this as a visual game novel? Kind of! The minister. Yeah, in this world, they take a lot of inspiration from real history, but they have superpowers, of course. A little bit of magic, and an evil entity called Manus, who are pulling the strings behind the scenes. It's a gacha game, but more like a visual novel. Yes, yes.
As for the rest, kill them all.
Oh my god. Also, there's time travel in this game. So a lot of time, whammy magic. Nikkei-esque, yeah, you can compare it to Nikkei. I agree. The story mode is similar.
Battles can be just as informative as codes. You just have to know how to read them.
Boop. Alrighty. Look at this big guy. This is what happens when you're a low-level employee who doesn't get promoted for years on end, and then you revolt against your evil overlord boss by joining a cult. So relatable.
Enemy reaction.
Wait for the right moment.
Target square confirmed. Barrage.
You see it coming.
Breaking through.
Someone built their diamond no team, kind of, a little bit.
All right, into the darkness.
Enemy reaction predicted.
According to my calculations,
Now that I had 2 Ulrichs, I felt like I had to level him up. Boss understands meta. Why are you surprised? Why are you shocked? I know how to play this game. To be honest, I just picked the 3 people who looked good in a team together.
Wait for the right moment. Into the darkness.
Target square confirmed.
Adios, straniero.
Ezio, Cassandra, and Deimos from Assassin's Creed was a collab. Yeah. What's he doing? What did he just do? Did he just bury his hat into the ground? That was odd.
Abbraccia la morte.
That sounds more like you. What do you mean? Let me sound cool. Nice.
Che la morte ti dia la pace che cercavi.
The ceasefire's signing descends into a bloody firefight.
Search every room. Leave no stone unturned.
How is it that we don't notice these men in black with matching eye masks walking into the peace treaty zone? I just don't understand. Do they keep these giant-ass masks in their pocket to just whip out at will? Wait a minute, this is the first time I've seen this game. But is this maybe by the same people that made Fate Grand Order Mobile? Same combat and everything. No, I think the studio is different. Blue Puck makes this one. This is their first game. Is Verse 1999 Blue Puck's first game? That's insane. Every few seconds, a heavy soft thud echoes as something limp crashes to the ground from above. It is! That's insane! The quality's so good. Foundation security offer what resistance they can. They counter Arcanum device they've deployed, providing them with a moment's respite.
Oh, but keep that signing
But I
desk
can
and the
see the
documents
similarities with the playstyle. I can see that. The rumor was the dev was former Arknight dev, but not confirmed. Oh, technically not the first. They made one yaoi game. What? Why did no one tell me about this yaoi game that Blue Puck made before? I'm gonna have to look it up. Okay, let's lock in. We gotta lock in. People are dying
It'll
here.
make for a great headline shot.
Oh my god.
Perfect for the front page of the papers. Now, bring her out.
The soldiers of Manus Vindictae carry out their orders in wordless lockstep. Soon, bodies in white and black riddle the streets. Moments later, two soldiers march a hostage into the center of the empty streets. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? It has to be either Marsha. It's Marsha, isn't it? It's totally Marsha. It's Oh no, it's just an NPC. Okay, I'm okay with it.
Quiet.
I just imagine if like video games were in real life, there would be a community, an association going like hashtag NPC lives are real. I don't know. NPC protection squad. That's discrimination of NPCs, boss. I'm sorry, I've been trained and conditioned to not care about NPC lives.
Better late than never.
Justice for NPC. He strides forward as if he were practicing in a triumphal parade. Stopping only a few short paces from the Foundation command post, so near that he can hear the flag fluttering in the wind.
All that endless searching, huh? Well, here we are. You finally caught us.
Yeah, we got your nose. It's how she treats the interns. No, sometimes I do nice things for all of you, like, let you wash my car. He spreads his arms wide like a showman.
You might ask, why must things end like this? Why must we kill one another? Do you want to know why? Because our pleas, our pain, our suffering were all ignored by you.
The one NPC? The NPC hate is crazy. It's spreading.
Humans started this war.
Oh, humans.
All these wars. And yet you hurled us, arcanists, onto the front lines like cheap cannon fodder.
Oh, this might be true. Maybe this is true. I mean, humans were there too. One specific NPC started this. We need more therapy rocks, say. You think I can impregnate the therapy rock so it multiplies? It doesn't work that way.
You have created a world that despises us for our bloodlines and mocks us for our arcane skills.
Okay, this is kind of true too.
You force us to use those very skills to fight the war machines you built.
You know, he has a point.
You humans have sown untold horrors in the name of conflicts created by your own hand. And still, you refuse us even a single scrap of bread in reward.
This is what happens when you have marginalized
These
bodies.
are the lessons history has taught us. A history of arcane suffering that must...
Well, I mean, not all marginalized bodies join cults, so it's not totally the same. This is a little drastic. He draws a pistol from his waist and toys with it.
So when I heard that Arcanists were uniting, marching under the banner of a formidable army, I caught a glimpse of hope. In fact, it shone like never before. Foundation lapdogs, human scum, mark my words. This war has only just begun. From this era onward, the unjust reign of humanity shall be overturned. All Arcanists from every era shall march under the banner of Manus Vindictae, until the ultimate, most glorious era arrives.
Oh my god, that scared me so That scared me so bad! I hate this. I almost flung my mouse across the room from how startled I was. A bullet rips through his temple. Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, that's fair. I never understand why you would let a villain monologue for as long as we do in movies. The remaining soldiers drop where they stand.
Who did that?
Shouldn't you be like, oh, my savior, oh, thank you. This NPC has too much chill. Too chill. Sentinel?
Lapdogs, eh? Couldn't come up with anything more
The
original?
mysterious character. The stray hound at last returns. He marches straight through to the command post, kicking the fallen Manus Vindictae officer's corpse for good measure.
Command post clear now.
Oh no. He's hot. The door swings open, security staff cautiously scanning for trouble. Ch11 stands inside, waiting.
You're late, Yemalai.
At least you're not dead.
Oh no! They're both hot! There's a man dead by his feet right now, and I can't concentrate. Yemalai bucks. His voice, like his face, carries a permanent
Won't always
smirk.
have someone around to cover your ass, Chris.
As always, Ch11 finds it easier to simply step aside his insubordination. We're meeting the whole 12th squad. Why do they all have so much charisma?
What have you found?
Long story short, we're a step behind the Manus. They've got an army, launching an assault on the front lines as we speak. We're talking about a force the size of a traditional brigade, possibly even two. They're hiding
His
out
voices are
beneath
nice.
𝐂𝐡𝐚, and every one of their soldiers is an arcanist.
Oh.
Hill 299. Any
Hello,
news on
Australia.
Charles and
Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, we're still missing Charles and Amanda. He let the swagger drop from his voice. You see, he knew. He was actively deploying swagger techniques on us. It was a conscious decision.
Yeah. They're both dead.
All right then.
But they did leave behind some critical info.
All right then.
Turns out Manus Vindictae's built a colossal, full-fledged underground fortress inside Hill 299. That's where all these Manus troops have been coming from. The ones here in the safe zone and the ones sent to eliminate the human soldiers at the front.
Watch out for his swagger tag. Yeah, we all have to watch out. He does sound Scottish. He does sound a little Scottish, doesn't he?
Did you carry out the other order?
Yeah, I've sent the request for reinforcements and your frontline contingency
Like, what is this
to
accent?
headquarters. All available Foundation personnel in the region are moving towards the designated locations on the front. All except Meryl. I haven't been able to make contact with her.
Meryl! Craeus nods, an understated gesture of approval. He says nothing about Meryl's radio silence, as if he had anticipated all along.
You really gonna do this, huh? This so-called frontline contingency plan?
We love contingency plans. Either Scottish or Northern England. Oh.
I don't think we have much choice.
How are we gonna deal with Hill 299? It came out of nowhere.
Every plan has its surprises. We'll deal with it. Follow me. We're going to the front lines. You can fill me in on the details on the way.
Everyone's heading off to the front lines. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. We have new hot man alert! New hot man! Alrighty.
The lapdogs are barking again.
Is this Auntie? She sounds different. Dog whistle.
Their masters remain quiet, for the most part.
Oh, it is Auntie. It's pessimistic Auntie.
But silence gives no orders. So the masters whistle. Just a pitch, no words. And so no words are heard. Only the baying of dogs.
I love how the entire story develops in this game from the start to this point. Yeah, it's all interwoven. You sound like a soldier, I know.
How dare you? You think I should speak like some slick-talking veteran?
We never pick the right answer. She hates us.
I'd slit my throat myself if I so much as uttered a word akin to those devils.
I'm sorry.
They're bastards, abominations, every last one of them.
Auntie's having the crash out of a century.
Please accept my apologies. Wounds are hard to heal when they are torn open time and time again.
Uh-huh. 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 Auntie's a little scary. She had the biggest crash out of all the narrators we've heard so far. She's just having another episode just for Kipper Bus. Oh no. We need to put Auntie to bed. Everyone's having a great time this chapter. Yeah, they're all very happy, aren't they? Having pleasant time. Alright, note 19. A false dawn. Only the dead have seen the end of war. I thought we were going to have peace! What happened to peace? Oh my god.
What's that sound?
Rudolph has set about packing his things. Oh, this is so sad! They were already packing to go home. Like many in the trenches, he doesn't have much, but his greatest treasure is a pile of manuscripts and notes. No, please let Eric and Rudolph live. He lifts his head. A pale look glints behind his glasses.
What are you standing there for?
They're firing again.
So? Surely you're used to it by now.
The rumble of artillery had become so familiar to them that its return is barely noticed.
Isn't there supposed to be a ceasefire? I know it isn't official yet, but there's no point in firing now, is there?
Eric draws in a sharp breath. A low, ominous whistle follows.
Scheiße! In Deckung!
All at once, the quiet of the front erupts into fire and fury. The impact of the explosions shake the trench lines in unyielding waves, the blasts spraying mud and earth in every direction.
Damn! Is everyone gone mad? These are alten Säcke. I thought they were supposed to be negotiating peace.
Why? Why are we fighting again?
Rudolph sprawls out on the ground, trying to find his baggage, which has been scattered in the blast. Oh! Clothes, notes, and cans are buried in loose dirt or carried off in the air.
No!
Oh!
Forget that rubbish!
His
Get
manuscripts! He's been writing those his whole time on the front lines. Eric forces the bespectacled soldier into a dugout, then forces himself up to the parapet, peering over with his periscope.
Scheiße! Scheiße! Who in the hell is attacking
they're
us?
the Manus. The Manus soldiers.
I don't know. They're not even wearing blue. They're all black.
You're right. Are they wearing masks? Can they even see through them?
The flank!
Scouts and messengers dash in every direction, alerting everyone they can reach of the attacks.
I don't know who or what they are, but they're coming from our flank!
Oh!
Verdammt nochmal!
Reverse is nearer than Nike. It is. We just had the 2-year Annie recently. A stray bullet shatters his periscope. He tosses the device down with a stream of curses. He grabs the messenger by the
All men
collar.
from the second company, assemble! Focus fire on enemies in black uniforms.
Oh God! Why is this happening? What's the vampire team supposed to be? I forget. Semmelweis. Who's on the Semmelweis metacomp? Nautica. Semmelweis Nautica. Where is she? Nautica, where are you? Do I have Nautica? I do, right? Am I going crazy? Nautica. Oh, there she is.
You're right. We'll set out together.
Nautica Nutty. Nutty Nautica. She's level 30. She's level 30. Insight nothing. So let's insight her. Whoopsies.
A journal.
Oopsies. I think, remember I was avoiding leveling her because it was a spoiler? And then we finished the chapter and then I forgot. Yeah, that happened. Well, we have no resources, so we're gonna keep her Insight 1 level 40. Let's slap something on her. Engrave this. Everything's gonna be fine, guys. It's fine. Everything's fine. Stay calm. Veteran. No. I take care of my units. I take care of them. Why isn't she putting it on, please? Okay. Let's do a little bit of this. Add Sentinel? You think I have Sentinel? Why would you even say that to me? Never speak of such things again. The only player that uses regular Nautica, probably. Oh. Okay. She's battle ready now. She's battle ready. Alright, we have Nautica, we have Semmelweis. Who else? Oh, you need at least Insight 2 to access her ultimate. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot. Well, too bad. You can use Flutter Page and Vtuber for 2 more slots. Why are you saying that when I have neither Flutter Page nor Vtuber? Maybe this just isn't the team for me, Maybe this isn't the team for me. And how come their slots didn't get filled? Eternity, both the vampires.
Alright, just one thing.
Gorgeous.
By 10 p.m.
And why not throw in Lucy and Ulrich? Part Blood Life, Blood Tithe, and part Dynamo team.
First-hand data in a real battle.
Let's go.
Battles can be just as informative as codes.
Wow, it's a 5-man. We've never had a 5 versus 5. It really is like on the front lines.
Where are our men?
This is all I could find. We've been caught off guard. Everyone's confused.
Snap out of it! Scheisse! Don't you see what we're dealing with here? Get to your positions, boys. Fire! You hear me? Fire! Send these Scheißkerle to hell!
Stress!
I'll handle the tech support.
Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's fine.
Agreed. Enemy react targets were confirmed.
The perfect solution.
Don't listen to the false whispers.
Just believe and say, guys, everything will be fine. Exactly. Believe in me.
A fort.
Look at us! With our queen on the board, nothing can go wrong. Truly. Whoop!
Get the one to me!
Oh my god, Martha's here!
Stand strong! The Foundation's reinforcements will arrive soon!
The Foundation?
We stand together as brothers in arms!
The Foundation's here! Dynablood team, yeah, Dynablood team. Today's my birthday, Ben! Happy birthday! I hope you've had a good one so far. Happy birthday!
Handle it, Jen. Enemy reaction predicted. Take it easy.
That was certainly a choice. Breaking the ice.
My child, here's something fun for you.
Go,
We
go,
have
go!
taken a strong position.
Okay, we're killing?
Hey!
Oh!
Have I startled you? Embrace the cold.
I like her. Her attack did almost nothing. Nautica, baby Nautica. She's just here for the vibes.
Like a splash of red.
Alright, time to crack some code.
Handle it gently. Targets were confirmed. Enemy reaction predicted.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Symbolize's ult is so pretty.
Decode complete.
A little bit hot here.
Let's go! Nice and easy.
The best reward is discovering a new fossil. Oh, or seeing a volcanic eruption up close.
Nice. Happy birthday, yes, happy birthday, Pam. Their first assault breaks against the renewed defenses, but the black-clad soldiers seem numb to their losses. Their advance in rigid order, stepping over the dead and
They
dying.
lost their minds? They just keep charging right into our gunfire.
Eric steps down from the parapet to relay orders. In every direction, he sees his comrades lying wounded. The reinforcements need to arrive faster. Only yesterday they had begun to believe their fight was over, but the rattling barrage has shattered their dreams. A new war has begun.
Dr. Mist! What the hell is going on?
Rudolph hasn't reported back. If they kill either Rudolph or Eric, oh my god. Concerned, Eric begins to search the dim trenches for his friend, only to bump into a striking figure in a white uniform.
Are you the captain of the second company?
Kratos to the rescue. The man speaks with the gravity of command that Eric still has yet to find.
I am. You're with the Foundation?
Kratos nods, articulating the battle at hand in an organized manner.
I am Kratos, the commander of the Foundation personnel stationed in Montpellier. This is an emergency situation. Manus Vindictae invaded the safe zone. We neutralized the threat there, but now they're on a mission to kill every human soldier on the front lines.
Every human soldier? You mean including those on the other side?
He struggles to find sense in the words. Kreis pats the soldier turned captain with a firm and steady grip.
If you're willing to give up this position, follow me.
I couldn't give less of a damn about positions, but where are we going?
The team up. In a nearby section of the trench.
Anyone still standing? Help me clear this bunker.
I support this team up. The field medic arrives in sync with the rest of the Foundation's team.
Doktor, mein Bruder! Ist verwundet! Bitte!
Bring ihn zu mir.
The soldier hauls his wounded comrade to the makeshift aid station. The man's leg hangs limp, soaked in dark red blood. Is that Ralph? No!
Easy. Put him down here. I'll patch him up. Have you seen any other Foundation personnel?
I think I saw one. A redhead.
Kreis.
Go tell him we need medical supplies. They should have brought plenty from Montpé.
Right away.
Next to them, another soldier clutches his thigh, gasping for breath. Only a moment passes before yet another man is carried in. Marsha makes a brief inspection and returns to the soldier with the injured thigh.
I'll stop the bleeding first.
What about him?
He's dead. Now, relax and try to stay with me.
He's dead? No.
Oh, the sound effects.
It's over. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Ralph, step out of it. Not allowed to die.
No, you're not.
Not allowed.
Anyway.
Yeah, Marsha. You can walk it off. You were saying that to a guy who just lost his leg. He cannot walk it off. He can hobble. I don't know, with support. Sweet romance because they talk to each other. No, she's firmly taken. His vision blurs. For a moment, he thinks he sees a soldier in a gray and blue uniform.
Is that...
Then he blacks out.
Update?
Oh!
Have you located Kreis?
All the best people are here together.
He's somewhere in the trench.
Where's Sharon,
a soldier
though?
spotted him.
But maybe we don't want to see Sharon. He's kind of bad juju. The man soon appears before them. With solemn deference, he nods to the sniper he once pursued.
I didn't expect to run into...
Save the pleasantries.
This is awkward. The response is blunt.
Marsha made known to me the situation. The Foundation ought to have a sure plan, having requested me to join her. Speak then. What would you have me do?
Kreis suggests his tone to match.
The frontline soldiers have little experience fighting enemies with arcane skills. If they stay here, it's only a matter of time until they fall to the Manus. I'm going to move them to a safer strategic position. However, enemy forces on Hill 299 have us pinned down in the trenches. Manus Vindictae has turned it into an underground fortress, housing an estimated 10,000 troops. They've even positioned artillery on the hillside. Retreating under that kind of fire would be a death sentence.
We need return sniper action.
Eliminate the threat from Hill 299. Then withdraw the troops from the front. This is the Foundation's plan?
Not the Foundation's plan. Not yet, at least.
An icy restraint condenses in the man's eager eyes.
This is my course of action.
How do you intend to do this? Even with an army of 100,000 at your command, to take a fortified high ground under artillery fire is no surety.
I know. That's why I need your help.
Kreis stands solemn and sure, though he knows how absurd his request sounds.
Such an act is to walk into the valley of the shadow of death. What difference would be made if I lent my aid or withheld it?
If I recall correctly, gargoyles are insusceptible to poison gas.
Oh.
That's correct. So,
honestly, having a gargoyle soldier on your side is a crazy advantage.
So we may be able to take a subtler approach.
Can't she fly?
Please,
she
come
can
with me.
fly, right?
My subordinate will give you the details.
She can fly, she's bulletproof, she's immune to gas poisoning. Extremely OP, right? Amid the chaos, can you hear it? The low hum that comes before a great change. A recent report on Manus Vindictae. Reports continue to arrive from across the globe concerning our arcanists operating under Manus Vindictae. A complete list of names and locations can be found in the attached appendix. These individuals have been gathering in coordinated cells, their training evident. Given the efficiency and precision of their attacks against human military forces, it is no longer accurate to call them merely an organization. They are, in fact, an army. Like, the Manus Vindictae transformation is also insane. Like, first, they're just a few people at a speakeasy. When we had the Forget-Me-Not era, remember? They were just like prohibition speakeasies. And then suddenly they turned into a mass cult. A mass cult performing resurrection rituals. Now they're an organized army. Like, Each morning I open what feels like 10,000 urgent messages clamoring for my attention, with still more pleas for reinforcements. Our office has been working without pause. Fatigue has dulled even my anger. Nothing surprises me anymore, not even reports of skirmishes between warlords in the Eastern Territories. At times I am tempted to reply that they needn't fret, east or west, it makes little difference. The world is sliding into chaos. The contingency plan drafted by 𝐒𝐻 has now been submitted to the committee for review. It addresses the escalating threat posed by Manus Vindictae. Should they succeed in building a large-scale regular force, or if their attacks continue to spread disorder, their proposal urges the Foundation to form its own standing military rather than rely on 𝐒𝐸. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. 𝐒𝐻, well, to be fair, the 𝐒𝐸 is also a little sketchy. 𝐒𝐻 sets forth what he claims is the most efficient approach, recruiting and reorganizing both human and arcanist soldiers already at the front. This is madness. Does he intend to make the Foundation a rival to every government on Earth, an entity viewed with still deeper suspicion? 𝐒𝐻 has always been radical, but war elevates such voices. He shows no concern for how the world might react, arguing instead that we live in an age the storm could erase at any moment, so we are not obliged to heed their protests. That's insane! But true, they're like, who cares? The storm might wipe them out any day. We don't need to pay any mind to their opinions. Crazy. Only recently would such words have been unthinkable. His position is plain. If Manus Vindictae declares open war, governments will have no choice but to align with the Foundation. Yet should we follow his plan, we begin the most perilous of games. Oh, what a thing to say. The Foundation having their own military force? I don't know. This is going to be a dangerous slip and slide. But I feel like the Foundation, if they form a military front, it should solely be used to fight against the Manus, right? I feel like if we limit it like that, maybe. Alright. I think we're gonna leave the remaining nodes for next week. 4 more chapters. Are there only 4 more? Is it true? 4 more? What chapter are we on? We're on chapter... 4 more? 4 more? How long are they? How long? 5 5 more. 5 more. Yeah, I think there are 5 more. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, 5 more. 5 more. 24 notes in this chapter. I think we hold off till next week because my voice is a little tired, but we will do rolls. She's gonna do it now! I will not falter again to your little whims. Honestly, we only have a 10 roll, guys. Do we even have a 10 roll? Am I so poor? Why am I so poor? Look at me. Why am I so poor, guys? Can I even roll? Am I doomed? I think I might be doomed. There's no way. There's no way! Are we doomed? 4 days, 6 hours. Oh my god, they gave me a golden coin, how kind. Have you done hard mode and story fights to get more jobs? I have done some of them. Some, but not all of them.
Maintaining a safe distance is advised when operating.
I got Sentinel and 20 pulls. Well, I got Ulrich. Take that. You wanted another Ulrich, didn't you? Huh? Mr. Fish Tank Boy who saved the world last chapter? That's right. We're doomed! We're freaking doomed. Shop, bank, something. Oh my god, we actually have nothing. We have absolutely nothing. How did this happen to us? When have we fallen to such lows? Curse of Ulrich. I got Hisabeth in 70 pulls and now I'm at 60 50. No! Why must we suffer like this? Boss is dirt poor. We're broke! How come we never get anything good with singles? I like Zima though.
No, nothing. The name is...
Don't panic, I'm panicking. No. Mother, please. No.
Pleasure to meet you, my fellow.
Last one. Why is it turning white?
Are you a brave?
It's been a while since I've seen Bloom.
And sound like too.
One more. You know what? Fine. Treat me like this, Blue Puck. Mark my words. I will have my revenge. How far off are we? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50? We are at 50 rolls. We are at 50 rolls. Got Ulrich at 35. This is insane. This is horrible. This is a horrible time to be alive. 4 days and 5 hours and 58 minutes. We can do it in 4 days. In 4 days, that's fine. That's fine. Anyways, isn't Sharon coming soon too? Shouldn't we also... How are we supposed to get Sentinel and Sharon? Is it even possible? Do some num 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 and lucid scape. The power of money. No, I'm free to play! Did the god luck rolls on 𝐒𝐿 spoil Saerin? I think so. I think all my luck juice has run off. Also, I know the Rinterns have been slurping on my luck juice while I haven't been looking, you disgusting creatures. My luck has been running dry. You know, I bought 2 lottery tickets the day after I did those god 𝐒𝐿 rolls, and you know what I won? Another free lottery ticket. Like, what is and you know what the free lottery ticket got me? Nothing! Nothing! Well, I can stare at my nice Lucy. What am I even saying? I can stare at my nice Lucy skin to help my soul. Polty's dad come home. I like that. I like making Sharon the canonical father of Polty. That's cute. I still remember when we first started playing Reverse and I accidentally leveled up Polty to my highest leveled character.
Some have suggested that I should spend my vacation like a human. I am glad you like it. My colleagues designed
She's so pretty.
for this face. I am sure I will not frighten anyone when I wear it.
She's so freaking pretty. Alright guys, we are ending the stream. I need to rest my heart, my soul. I need to reflect on what happened today. Like, why is Sharon's story so depressing? I'm depressed, I'm sad. War is about to re-break out. We thought peace was gonna arrive. No, more war. And now Rudolph lost his leg. Like, is nothing good going to happen in the squadron? Is it just so cursed? What was the Sairin's first gacha? Was it Genshin or Reverse? It was Genshin. Genshin was my first ever gacha game. Thanks for the glorious stream. Why does it look like you're mocking me with that giant mouth Saerin emote? Was it Genshin? That's right. One day we'll return to Genshin Impact, but my account's gonna look atrocious and I'm gonna have to remember my password, which is gonna be the biggest challenge. Genshin came before Reverse, that's right. I don't mock you, I thought it was cute. But alrighty, thank you so much for coming and joining me in today's stream. Our next stream will probably be on Tuesday for some more 𝐒𝐿, but I'll be putting out my full schedule tomorrow or the day after, or maybe whenever I freaking feel like it. But we'll be wrapping up with Reverse 1999 next week as well. Yes. So stay tuned for the schedule and I'll see all of you next time. A salute to Class 3. That was so sad.